How's it going, guys? It's Red, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys one of, if not the most overpowered classes that you can have in Cold War Zombies right now. But before we get into that, if you're new here to the channel, make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe for more awesome Zombies content just like this. Also, make sure to hit the notification bell to make sure that you don't miss out on any of my future uploads, and without further ado, I hope you enjoy the video. So, for the class setup itself, we are going to be wanting to run the Magnum, and I'll get to why this gun is super busted in a second, but for now, the attachments that you're going to want to use is the SOCOM Eliminator muzzle to help with your recoil, the 7.2 Task Force barrel to give it more of a damage boost, the Ember sighting point for the body to make sure that we can get all the salvage that we need as quick as possible to get it up to the legendary tier. You're going to want to put the 12 round fast mag on because its only con is slowing down our ADS time, but we're also going to be putting dual wield on it, so all of the cons that say minus our ADS time is going to be basically non-existent. Now, as far as your field upgrade goes, you're going to want to have Ring of Fire as your field upgrade. It's just still by far the best one. But now that you know the class setup, we can get into why this is absolutely busted at the current moment. Now, when it comes to the ammo mods in the game, after the Tier 5 upgrades have been released, everyone had just kind of thought that Deadwire Tier 5 was by far the best ammo mod in the entire game, and I personally thought that for some time now, but I am starting to come around to the idea of a ammo mod actually being better than Deadwire. Now, Deadwire is only good when you are training zombies, and in Cold War Zombies specifically, when you high round, you're usually camping rather than training, so it doesn't make it that good when you're trying to high round. Now, the ammo mod that I would like to talk about in this video and that we're going to be using with our Magnums is the Cryofreeze ammo mod. Now, before the Tier 5 upgrades, this was considered to be one of, if not the worst ammo mod in the entire game. But with the release of the Tier 5 upgrades, I actually think that this field upgrade is really good now. Now, if you're unaware what the Cryofreeze does, because you never really looked at it before because it's always been kind of bad, here's a quick rundown at what it does. Now, the base version says bullets deal frost damage. Each bullet has a chance to slow normal enemies by 30% of their run speed for 3 seconds with a 1 second cooldown. Its Tier 1 says slowed enemies take 25% more damage. Tier 2 says slowed enemies duration increased to 5 seconds. Tier 3 says the slowed enemies speed decreased by 50%. Tier 4, special enemies can be slowed, so your things like Manglers, Mimics, they can all finally be slowed down. Just basically everything but the HVTs in Outbreak and Megatons can now be slowed. And for the Tier 5, on a slowed enemy kill, the enemy shatters will be spreading the slow effect to 5 nearby normal zombies with a 30-second cooldown. Now, I get it, all of these kind of sound like whatever, right? Like, none of these really compare to Deadwire just absolutely wiping out train upon train at a time. And I also thought that at first as well, but something I did not realize is how quick its cooldown time was. Now, right at the beginning when I was reading its base effect, it said it had a 1 second cooldown. Now, with Deadwire, after you kill your horde of zombies, you have to wait for a 30-second cooldown to finish before you can use it again. But Cryofreeze has a 1 second cooldown, meaning that basically every other shot has all of those abilities that I said before. So with this mod, we are basically going to be freezing every single zombie that we hit, including special infected like the Manglers and Mimics, as long as you just alternate the Magnums that you shoot, just don't shoot them at the same time. Now, a cool little trick that we can do is we can actually somewhat permanently freeze an enemy. So, for example, if a Mangler comes at us, he looks at us wrong, we're real mad at him, we can shoot him, freeze him with the Cryofreeze ability. Then, if we wait a few seconds, we can actually just shoot him again and re-trigger the Cryofreeze, making him so he's kind of somewhat stuck in place. And the great thing is, we don't even have to fully, pay attention to him. All we have to do is look at him, flick, shoot him once, go back to what we were doing. That's why this is so busted. Also, the Magnums specifically have a crazy good headshot multiplier, so if you get the hang of these things and can consistently land headshots, you should just be absolutely golden with these. So, the best way to utilize this absolutely busted class in Firebase Z is to go into the Colonel's office and just to sit in the corner of the room that I am in, and all of the zombies, including the ones from the barrier to your left, are going to funnel in from one direction, as long as you stay on the right side of that lamp. Now, when doing this, the perks you're going to want to prioritize are Speed Cola, Juggernog, and Quick Revive. The other ones are nice, like you obviously want them, like the Elemental Pop, Electric Cherry effect. I mean, that's cool, but you want to prioritize those first 3. While in this spot, you're going to be freezing almost every single enemy that comes at you because of the 1-second cooldown on the Cryofreeze, and with you alternating your shots from the Magnums, making it very hard for anything to get even near you, including Special Infected. And to top everything off, you still have Ring of Fire to use whenever you need it, such as whenever there's too many special or normal zombies getting close to you. You can just pop it and start just killing everything in one shot. Now, sitting in the Colonel's office can look very hectic when you see gameplay of it at first, but trust me, it is one of the easiest strategies I have ever done in Cold War Zombies. As you can see, I'm on a somewhat high round, and I'm still just absolutely blowing through the zombies, and for a non-wonder weapon to do this well this late into the game should really show you how good these are. Now, unfortunately, these do get outclassed by the wonder weapons, but that's kind of the entire point of the wonder weapons, so it's not that bad. Now, doing this strategy with the Magnums also works very well in the Penthouse strategy on D Machine as well, and it will actually make it a bit easier to do it on that map rather than Firebase Z due to the lack of special enemies on that map. So as long as you get dual wield Magnums and just put Cryofreeze on it and just make sure to alternate, the guns that you're shooting, you should be able to freeze almost every single zombie, making the game extremely easy. Well, that's going to do it for the video, guys. Make sure to comment down below if this guide helped you out at all, and also feel free to tell me if there's anything that you guys would like to see in the future. Your guys' feedback is very important to me. And as always, if you happen to enjoy the video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more awesome zombies content just like this. Also, make sure to hit the notification bell to make sure that you don't miss out on any of my future uploads. And until next time, it's been Red, and I'll see you in the next video.